Talk. Talk. Talk to me Tuesday. Hey there, welcome to Talk to Me Tuesday on a Tuesday. I'm your host, Mari B, and guess who I have today?
I'm back!
Yes, the managing partner, Ramesh Raghuthaman, is back.
That's right, it's been a while.
Yeah, and we love having you on the show. It's always great. You have a lot of viewers that love you,
Although it has been a while since I've been on, but yes, I do. I appreciate that. Thank you very, very much, everyone.
Yeah, so if any of you guys are watching that really enjoy Ramesh's friendship and or love watching him, please give us a little hearts. We'd like to see all of that. That'd be awesome. So today I know a lot of you guys are going to be tuning in to see who the heroic behavior winner is. But before we talk a little bit more about that, a lot of the viewers that we have now are new viewers.
Oh, that's true.
Which is great.
Absolutely.
We've been doing this show. It's going to be almost 2 years.
I cannot believe it's been 2 years since we started doing this.
Isn't this crazy, right?
It's amazing, though.
It is amazing. But for all the new viewers that we have gained, I want to thank you guys. But I want them also to know a little bit about yourself.
Okay.
Because you haven't really been on the show. So tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay, so it's been a while since I've done this, but again, I'm locally here. I was actually born in Youngstown, Ohio, but moved to Houston when I was about 6 months old. I grew up here in Houston. I consider my hometown Sugarland. Still claim my roots there. My mom actually is still in Sugarland, in Sugar Creek, and the same lot that I grew up on. Locally went to school at Strake Jesuit, just down the street at Bel Air. I went to Case Western Reserve for college, which is in Cleveland. Thought I was going to be a doctor. Ended up being a lawyer. And
Still good, okay.
I went to law school at Washington University in St. Louis. After that, I did some work with Anheuser-Busch, and then decided that I wanted to come home, and I moved back to Texas and met Darren through a mutual friend, and here we are 15 years later.
That's crazy. 15 years later. So I know when you went to law school, you know, you're probably in that time frame where you're kind of like torn. Like, what do I do? Do I do family? Do I do criminal? Do I do immigration? Like, what made you decide personal injury?
So it's so interesting you say that, Mari, and I'm so kind of glad you asked me, because when I was in law school, I never thought I'd be doing personal injury at all. I mean, when you were in law school, I wanted to work downtown. I thought I was going to be doing, corporate mergers and acquisitions. I mean, I didn't even know what that meant, but I just thought that's what I was going to be doing. That was the end-all, be-all game. And here I am, 15 years later, loving what we do.
Yeah.
And honestly, I feel like we're good at it. And I think we're good at it because we have a passion for it. And I didn't choose it. It chose me.
That's a great answer. And I think that we need to approach a lot of our things in life like that. Like, we have a set plan, and sometimes that plan doesn't go as planned.
As planned at all.
But certain things do choose you, for sure.
No, this found me for sure.
Oh, wow. Well, I like that. I know law school is very tough. That's 3 years of you guys just going crazy in the books and trying to figure out which field of law is for you.
Yeah, and it's crazy because, the one thing you don't realize about law school is this. They don't teach you so much of the practical application. I will tell you honestly, I learned how to practice law my first year through my first year paralegal, Angela Hutzelaar. If you're watching, Angela, thank you very, very much. But they don't teach you. They do not teach you at all. What you learn to realize later down the line is that they have changed the way you think. So the way I approach things, the analytical nature and the view that I take things on has completely changed. But again, you don't recognize that until a lot further down the line.
You know what? I've got to agree with you, and I know a lot of you guys that may be watching are either in college or going to college. College gives you a lot of the things that you learn, but applying it and that experience comes after college, when you do get the job in the profession or the job that is gonna guide your pathway. Because it's just different. Like you learn, but you're not gaining the experience in college.
Exactly. And you are learning on a theoretical level, just to to your point. You're learning on a theoretical level, right? But what you're not doing is learning on a real world level.
Absolutely.
And there's where the difficulty becomes, is the merging of that.
Yeah. And being able to merge it. So if you guys are in college, making sure that you keep that in mind, because there will be a real world aspect of the profession that comes along the way. Speaking of school, okay, I know a lot of you guys are watching to see who will win the heroic behavior this month.
We got a lot of feedback, great feedback from this post.
So I don't know if you know to the magnitude, but we're giving out a gift card today for school uniforms. And also or school clothes. So there's some schools that are on uniform based, and some schools that are like right now the attire and dress code is very different from when I was in school, and we know it could be very expensive. So we're going to give out today, 2 days, $75 worth of gift certificate for school clothes. It's never too late for some school clothes, right? Never too late.
Whether school's in session or not.
Yes, and I know you can agree, having multiple children could get expensive. I know you have 3 beautiful girls.
Yes, I do.
Beautiful, I keep saying that.
And expensive.
And expensive, but they're girls too. So and I think one of yours is getting to that age where it's getting even more expensive, right?
She's graduated from the stores that she likes. There used to be a time when they all liked the same stores, but not anymore.
And your pocketbook is definitely feeling it. But what grades, if you don't mind disclosing, are your children entering school this year?
6th, 5th, and 4th.
Oh my gosh! Wow, back to back.
Yeah.
Woo! Okay. And, hey, some of you viewers also have a lot of kids that are either back to back or pretty similar. We'd like to see in the comments what grade your kids are starting in. I know my goddaughter and a lot of my friends' children started this week, especially today. And my friends are in San Antonio and Austin. So today's when they started. Some of you guys are already started, but it's great and very neat to see that beginning of the school year picture holding your grade. But that's what we'll be giving out today. So just hang tight. I know you guys are probably waiting to see who the winner is, but we're going to wait for more viewers to come on and see who the winner is. Now, before we get started on the show, this weekend's going to be a very important weekend.
It's Labor Day weekend.
Isn't that crazy?
I didn't even realize that till today.
You know why? Because time is flying. That is why. I didn't realize it either until I'm like, oh my gosh, on Monday's a holiday. So summer is now coming to an end. I'm sure you can have bittersweet moments because now you get a little bit, the parents get a little bit more alone time because they get to go to school.
I'm happy for one that school's starting. I know my wife is as well.
So do you have any, Ramesh, suggestions for what either you guys are going to be doing this weekend or what people that are watching right now should do or consider doing this weekend?
Well, it is Labor Day weekend, so first and foremost, from all of us at D.Miller and Associates and from myself, please be safe. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourselves responsibly. For us this weekend, so we have a couple birthdays coming up.
Oh, you have a lot of back-to-back birthdays.
September's a big month for us. So September 5th is my daughter's birthday, my oldest daughter's birthday, but we're celebrating it this weekend. And so we're going to be doing that, and it's going to be it's fun. We're doing the room escape thing.
Oh, yeah, the escape room.
Yes, I've never done it.
Things about it.
And I've never done it before, so I'm really excited to do it.
You got to come back and let us know about it.
If I escape.
You are going to escape. Have faith, okay? And then after that, you are experiencing a birthday.
Yeah, that's right. September 7th.
Wow, okay. You do have a pretty tough month.
Yeah.
With school starting and birthdays, it's going to be not just tough, but fun. It's birthday weekend.
And then September 4th is would be my parents', I guess, 40 7th wedding anniversary.
Oh, wow.
But my dad's no longer here. So.
Yeah. Well, we could still celebrate.
Yes.
And definitely in honor of your father, who has a lot of experience with you guys and has, very dear to all of our hearts, and you're very dear to our hearts.
And
too.
my brother-in-law, who was just here earlier, he's also a September birthday.
Ah, okay.
And my other brother-in-law, Craig, Lisa's brother,
Uh-huh.
shares September 7th as well.
Wow. So any other September birthdays out there, let us know.
Oh, yeah, Betsy.
You are Betsy DeLeon here from D.Miller and Associates.
Yeah,
she's in charge of the PI department.
Yeah, she's September 8th, the day after mine.
What is this, Virgo season?
Yeah.
Okay. So
I'm the quintessential Virgo.
Okay. The Virgos out there, please let us know. Comment below if your birthday is this month. We'll be more than happy to shout you out on the show. Just to wish you a very happy birthday. So to all my Virgos out there, happy early, if not belated, birthday to you guys. So I want to open up those lines of communication for you guys. If you guys have any questions for either myself or Ramesh Raghuthaman. Now, Ramesh Raghuthaman, the managing partner here at the firm, can answer any legal questions, okay? All I can answer is just what the weather looks like outside. I'm just kidding.
Almost.
But,
almost all of them.
yeah, any legal questions pertaining to today, we're going to be speaking about personal injury.
Yes.
Yeah, so I know I already have my friend on the line here, Ashley M. Hey, Ashley.
What's up, Ashley?
She's asking, if we do need to contact your firm on Monday, for example, will we be able to, or are all lines of communications closed with the holiday being Monday?
Ashley, thank you for tuning in and watching us on today's show. Listen, all lines of communication are never closed with our firm, and that should be one thing that you should understand is clear. You can contact us through any of our social media, any of our telephone numbers, anything. We will be available and responsive, and you will find someone who will get back to you. We're hoping that you don't need us, but if you do, we'll be there for you.
Yeah, I know this weekend, Ashley, there is a holiday. Sometimes, the accidents are a little bit more intensified during some holidays like this, but we are available 24/7. And I know you guys, the attorneys, are also available 24/7. So
we'll be working.
Yeah, for sure. For sure, we want to be available there for you guys. But like you said, any social media, any way that you could find out to reach out to us, you guys see the website and the phone number here above. Even on Google, man, there's so many options nowadays. It's 2019. There's so many.
There's options I don't even know.
Yeah. So let's go on to our next friend. This is Nathan J. saying, since the offices are closed for the holidays, what are some suggestions that you give if we were to get in some type of collision over the weekend?
Well, first and foremost, check out for your safety as always, right? Your first call should always be to any type of emergency services that you need, but your second call should be to us, and you can call us at 713-850-8600, or since most of us have smartphones, most of us have smart devices, reach out to us. We have people monitoring our social media 24/7. If you are involved in an accident, you will find, I promise you, somebody there to help you.
Yeah, for sure. And I know, Nathan, another thing that we do offer here is steps to take after an accident.
Yes, and I know our fantastic marketing team has put together a number of different infographic material.
We have several. Here's one. This is a founding partner here, D.Miller. But what I would strongly suggest is take a minute right now and screenshot the screen right now. Keep it on your phone, what the next 8 steps are. We do have the same graphic and different attorneys. It just depends on the day we post it. But 8 steps to take. There is a lot. There isn't a particular order.
Yeah.
As long as, first and foremost, is the safety.
Your safety, especially.
Yeah.
Now, Marty, can they find this picture, even if they don't screenshot it now, they can find this picture on our social media sites, right?
Yeah, for sure.
So just go to the photos.
Yeah, they can go to the photos and find it. We do post a lot, so you might have to dig. But what we'll do is go ahead and put it in the comment section right now as well, so that you guys can also find it. You guys can screenshot it. Whatever is easier, we're definitely here to help on how to make it easier. Because, being in an accident, I've been in one, you've been in some. Being in an accident, when it happens, your memory is like zapped. Like, oh my God, what do I do?
You're not even thinking straight.
No.
It's not even something that at that moment you can say to yourself, this is what I should do. I need to do this. I mean, it's easy to just have this stuff handy.
Yeah, it's definitely easy. So let's talk a little bit about this weekend and the stats. I don't want actual stats because, we'd have to go research that, but would you find there to be a higher chance of being in a collision during the holidays? Like, does it increase a little bit more based on you?
It sure does. And I can tell you just from personal experience, since we're not, we've already given the disclaimer that we're not talking, with statistics and look, my phone rings, Darren's, Andy's, Anuj, Marcelo, Andrew, we feel that when you have a holiday weekend and anytime there is an extra day or a day off or a reason for people to celebrate, the likelihood is that chances are that people usually get themselves into situations.
Yeah, and I know you've been doing this for years, many years. What did you say, 15?
15 years.
15 years. So you definitely have seen the trends, and it's sad to say it, but it is, when there's more partying happening, or even if there's a Super Bowl coming to your city, all of that kind of increases the collision. There's more people.
Thanksgiving time is the worst.
Oh,
I don't know why.
Mm.
It's always the busiest time for us. That end of November, beginning of December time, we find that, and historically our numbers have shown, and for our intake, that's when it comes in the most.
See, and I suggest there's it's higher drinking as well on those weekends. So if you decide to drink, please don't drink and drive. We ask that you take the responsible route. There's so many options now, Uber, Lyft, taxis still, just go that route because you are putting people on our streets, Houston or whatever city you're in danger of a collision. So if you do drink this weekend, drink responsibly, and please, please, please don't drink and drive. If you do find yourself in those situations, we have helped those that have been hit by a drunk driver.
Absolutely.
But those injuries have been very intense. So
and they're severe.
Yeah. So we ask that you keep it safe, not only for yourself, but also for those around you. So we have another question. This is John. Hey, John. John is saying, if I were to come in on Tuesday, maybe today, to speak with an attorney, what are some things I should prepare for? Do I need to bring anything for the first meeting?
Typically, there's nothing that's absolutely required, I would say, for you to bring, but you do want to bring what you have, depending on the circumstance or time frame of which you find yourself in. If you're coming in, if you have certain police reports or insurance information, yay, that will help us a lot. If not, just bring yourself, get comfortable, and know that you're in the right place, and there isn't anything that we won't be able to get for you.
Yeah, based on that question, John, I know you guys make the clients extremely comfortable about what the process is. What is the next step? What to bring? Okay, you didn't bring this. That's okay. You can bring. You guys guide and really advise the client. Yeah,
well, you have to remember, Marty, we're a service industry, and the thing of it is that people have a lot of choice, and when they come and they choose us, we need to reward that choice.
Yeah, for sure. I definitely agree. So thank you, John, for that. I have Andrea G. Hey, girl. She just commented saying, thanks for hosting another Talk to Me Tuesday. Yeah, we both love to be on the show together. Let us know if you like this dynamic duo, so that way we make sure to pull him by the ear and bring him on the show, right?
I'll be back, especially by request.
Exactly. So we have a question that came up. This is Lewis. Lewis is saying, aside from collisions, what are other types of cases you help clients with? Are a majority of them collision cases?
Well, it depends. We help people with motor vehicle accidents, obviously, motorcycle accidents. They don't necessarily have to be collision in the sense, we have slip and falls, we have premises liability cases, and then obviously our mass tort practice, which is, a different type of practice. But yes, if you're involved in any type of collision, it's something that we are willing to look into and investigate and help you.
Yeah, and something that can help, we'll put on the screen right now the practice areas that we do have that will cover exactly what you just said. There is car-on-car collision, there's 18-wheeler on car collision, commercial, there's motorcycle, dog bites, slip and falls, medical devices. Like, we do a lot here. There is other practice. Traumatic brain injury. Yeah. And those are just a few that I mentioned. There's still a lot more that we do. There are some practice areas that we may not do in-house, but you guys get them all squared away to the law firm that does.
Yeah, and we have a number of referring partnerships that we work with on other law firms and firms that specifically handle and have expertise in a certain area that may, befit your case. So if it's not something that we are absolutely experts in, we certainly know someone who does, and we are able to move that this is very important that we make sure that this is clear, is at no additional cost to the client.
Yeah.
We do that at our expense.
Yeah, that's awesome. And I know you guys even explain into detail the contingency base and all that good stuff.
Absolutely.
Because a lot of people think, oh, I can't afford an attorney. A lot. That's a common thing, comment and or question. I can't afford that.
Yeah. I can't afford the service.
Yeah. But we explain exactly the contingency base and how it works.
Yeah. And Darren and I have a funny line we like to use. 15 years of practice or 17 years of practice, we've never sent a client an invoice. So that's how that goes.
Hey, that's a good one. That is a good one.
Yeah.
So I know you mentioned that our offices assist the cases involving motorcycle accidents, and actually we just had a motorcycle ride that just happened earlier in this month. We were actually raising money for traumatic brain injury, which we raised, as you see on the screen, $1,098. That is still not closed right now. So if you guys want to donate money on the research of traumatic brain injury, we're going to talk a little bit about that. You still can. There is a link on our website. You can go to PayPal, and there's also Cash App that you can send proceeds for the traumatic brain injury. Now, it's more common on, MVA, motorcycle, even in sports. There's concussions that can happen just by hitting your head or slipping and falling.
Motorcycle.
Motorcycle is something that we really target that campaign. Yes, we want to do safety with the helmet, but it's really the body against the road on that one. It's something very dear to our hearts.
Yeah, and this was our 3rd annual ride.
Yeah, it was the biggest by far, our most successful one.
It's also the hottest.
It was, oh God, it was the hottest. I feel like the first year and the 3rd year we did this event on a heat wave day.
I know, and I keep thinking to myself, why can't we do this event in the wintertime? And then I realized there's really no other time to do it.
Yeah. And I know if I have any motorcycle riders on right now, the season for most of the beautiful rides to be is around March through November for beautiful rides. Other than that, you fight the weather type of deal.
Okay.
Yeah. So we'll definitely have to reconvene another day because wow, this year was a hot one.
And the bikes were amazing.
Yeah. Tell us a little bit about that experience.
So I've gotten now to judge the best show bike, the loudest bike, and what was the other one?
The furthest traveled.
Yeah. Okay. So I was able to judge 2 of the competitions for 3 years in a row. And I got to tell you, every year, these riders, they bring it louder and louder and louder. My ears were absolutely ringing after the loudest bike competition. But the show bikes, I got to say, it's really an amazing piece of art. What these people do with the bikes and how customized and how personal the bikes and the meanings and the messages and the artwork that adorns the bike. It's amazing.
Yeah, we had some motorcycle members that were on our show here on Talk to Me Tuesday, and they were kind of talking. This is their girl, their wifey, their little side girl. They love it. It is an art. They're talking about how the bikes have been through a lot with them, some through actual accidents and some not.
Yeah.
So there is a connection, an emotional connection with these bikes, and I've got to agree with you. Yeah. So we have another comment. This is from Andrea G. Again, my girl's on. She goes, wow, such a good thing to do. So yes, we love giving back. And love giving back to even you guys. So any which way we could share what we're doing with you guys on this platform, that's exactly what we want to do. So I have another question. This one's Tom.
Okay.
Tom is saying, I was actually hit by a car while riding my motorcycle.
Mm-hmm.
However, the car did not stop. Am I able to establish a case still? What else can be done?
Tom, listen, sometimes that can be a little bit of hard luck, but look, there's a number of things that can be done. Typically, sometimes we're able to get witnesses. We're able to track down some bits of information that'll help us get the defendant or potential tortfeasor and be able to move forward with the claim. Additionally, there is insurance built for this type of coverages, and it's called first-party insurance. And if you have that, we certainly are able to help you in that regard. So yes, Tom, not all is lost. Please give us a call, and we'll be able to help you.
Yeah, and I know, Tom, for the motorcycle community, there's a lot of these scenarios that have been present on a motorcycle accident. Either they flee the scene, or any of that can happen. I want to take a second right now for us to remember Cedric Benson, who passed away in a motorcycle accident. Awesome, thank you. So I want to take a moment to talk about that because he was also a motorcycle rider. He was also a football player, NFL player, played for UT. And he wasn't part of a group, but he just enjoyed to ride and loved to ride. And this is one that the accident won over his life. And so now he is one of our angels watching over. I know there's a lot of fans. You can speak about Cedric Benson because I'm sure you're a sports fanatic.
It's interesting because Cedric Benson was at UT during the time that I had just finished up law school. He was the running back that came in kind of after Ricky Williams, and I was, we were all big Cedric Benson fans, and he played in the NFL, and we saw him here in Houston when he played, and it's really sad. It's really sad, and it's hard to believe that. I remember I was 25, he was 18, and now he's gone at 36.
Yeah, and I remember he had a very successful season in UT. He played with Vince Young, too,
yeah.
Cedric Griffin. It was a great lineup.
Yeah, they had a great team. Phil Simms.
Yeah, great team. And then he progressed to the NFL.
Chris Simms, sorry.
Progressed to the NFL. So definitely lived his life, which is awesome. We like to remember the positive of an unfortunate situation like this. But this just goes to show we want to tell our viewers to really look out for those motorcycle riders. Share the road. It is a smaller asset, which is a bike. It's not as big as a car. Very easy to miss, but we want to definitely show you guys and tell you guys to let's be safe, look twice on the road, and be safe before putting either yourself or others in danger. If you're able to, definitely look out. So I do have a comment from Eric Thomas saying to piggyback off of the Tom, a young lady passed this week due to a hit and run and split the bike in two. This happened Saturday night, I do believe. And this is terrible. I want to just bring awareness that, thank you, Eric, for sharing that. But this happens not pretty often as far as motorcycle accidents, and people probably don't realize the severity of it. And so Eric Thomas is letting us know about just a young lady that passed away this weekend due to a hit and run. And that is something that her family has to live and mourn on. So I really want to say just being very careful and looking out. And if the motorcycle riders don't see you, at least you guys can see them, or let's just help each other out as a community. What do you have?
Absolutely, and again, we are sorry for the family and their loss, and our condolences go out. Hopefully they're getting the help that they need, and there is, some things that they're able to do, or there's provisions and policies in place that can help the family. We don't know anything about the family, if they're children or anything like that, but what we can say is we do offer our best. If anybody knows of the family or knows of the victims, feel free to reach out to us. We will, we'll assist in any way that we can.
Yeah, we'd like to support our community, especially also the motorcycle community is very dear to our hearts. We've created a good network with them and kind of been dear to our hearts. So thank you, Eric Thomas, for sharing that. I think it's definitely my condolences is for the family of the young lady, all the friends, the motorcycle community that has known her or knew of her. It is very tough when a rider has fallen, and just having to deal with that, just another member that has fallen. So our condolences definitely goes out to the young lady that suffered and passed away this past week.
And the family, yes.
Yeah, definitely in the family. So I do have, so what would be some comments that you have for our viewers before we move into heroic behavior? And we kind of went everywhere right now in the show. So it's kind of bringing it back to center of with the weekend and the motorcycle and Cedric Benson. I know it is sad moments. We do have to see the positive in things. But educating each other, I think, is what the positive lies. Yeah. So what comments do you have for our viewers?
Again, practice safety, share the road. As always, you know that we're here for you. I think a lot of what Madi has said is just spot on. Make sure that you are doing your part, whether you're a motor vehicle rider or you're a motorcycle rider. The responsibility is yours, and we need to look out for the greater good.
And we're going to do our part and our responsibility, and that's going to be to continue to educate the community on
spread awareness.
Yeah, spread awareness, whether it's on this platform or any platform that we have. We're going to do our job to make sure that the road is safer with drivers like yourself. It starts with us. So we'll make sure to do our part with that as well.
Absolutely.
So now I think it's time, guys, for the heroic behavior winner. So I have it here. It's all safe. Don't you guys worry. There is a winner in here, okay? So don't worry. But what we're going to do now, before we go into what this month is we're going to show, speaking of motorcycles and speaking of our passion for the motorcycle community, we're going to go ahead and show you what last month's winner won and how excited they were. So let's take a look at the video. Hey there, here we are with the heroic behavior winner of the month of July. Congratulations.
Yes, thank you.
Yes, we're so excited to give you this. We're actually here at Harley Davidson and we're giving you $75 gift certificate. And I have a little one here too. They have shirts for the little ones too. So what are you planning on buying here?
Shirts, actually. Yes. Like you said, yes. That's what right away I said, yes, a shirt or two. Yes.
Well, with $75, you could probably get 3 or 4, so you're good to go. Yeah, so tell our viewers that are watching right now, how is it that you can win a heroic behavior prize every month?
Following the Miller Associates and like, share, and tag.
Girl, and you did all of those.
Oh, yes. I was right there and following all the time.
Yes. So we're so excited. You were actually on the show watching when you won live too. So that's super exciting. So all of you guys that are watching, we want to make sure that you do the heroic behavior for the next few months. So I'm going to give you this. You are the proud owner of that. And I also want to invite you to our upcoming ride since you like motorcycles. And that's going to be on August 10th. Until next time, thank you guys. First of all, let me say high five to you for giving to our community. You guys, this firm, the partners have given so much and still continue to give month in, month out. So last month we gave $75 gift certificate to Harley Davidson. So you see us there. That was the North location. Yeah. And so we were there live and in action. We went inside, all that good stuff. So that is awesome. So to all my motorcycle community, I know I have another comment from ET, which is Eric Thompson. He said that he reached out to the family and told them about us. And so hopefully they will be giving us a call if they need any help with any type of services or anything. We're here to help.
Absolutely. Thank you, E.T. Was E.T. at our event?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, he's the president for Cycles in Action.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah.
And thank you for passing along the name of our firm. We appreciate you giving us, any type of referral or anything like that. Thank you. And again, we feel sorry for what has happened, and we're certainly here to help in any way that we can.
Yeah, I do want to shout out the motorcycle community that has got together, not just for this situation, but just any community service or any community, anything event. They all come together. you guys done a great job including us, even though we're not a part of like any group or anything.
Yeah.
But we just have so much love. So I know ET is a part of Cycles in Action from the Triplex. We also have Black Sabbath, Hands on the Throttle, Crown Kings, Kings. There is so many. United Riders is another one. Flames, I can't remember their names. So there's so many, and
absolutely.
next time I'm gonna have like a list just go up because all of you guys signed in, and I just want to thank you guys for being there and just really being a part of the community. So that's our motorcycle community who is strong. We're linked up, we're family. So I love it. So this month, I think it's time for the moment everyone's waiting for. We're giving out a $75 gift certificate to in help of our kids that are starting school, either for uniforms or school clothes. It could get expensive
From time to time.
And guess what? Kids grow so fast that right now they might fit into the uniforms, but next month they will not. So here we are giving you guys this certificate for Gap, Banana Republic, Old Navy. They all have enough stuff there. So I think I'm going to have you do the honors.
Okay, let's see. Let's see who wins. Ooh, and the winner, Dolores Harmon Ford.
Woo!
Congratulations.
Congratulations, Dolores.
We'll look forward to seeing you, Dolores, when you come here to pick up your prize.
So it's so easy for any of you guys that are watching right now and want to say, I want to win. It's so easy. All you have to do is like, share, and tag. So like the picture, like our Facebook page, make sure you tag somebody, and then on this one they had to comment the grade that their child was going into.
Absolutely, that's true.
Grade or school. So to claim your prize, Dolores, congratulations. We're going to give you a little message to claim your prize, and then we'll see you here at the firm. And then to claim your prize, we'll also need to see what grade and age and school, all that good stuff, so we can get you all set for success.
I look forward to taking a picture with you, Dolores.
Yeah, so congratulations, Dolores. It's always super good to give, and it's even better to see y'all's smiling faces when you guys walk in through that door.
Absolutely.
That's awesome. So I think we're getting close to the end of the show.
Okay.
So if any of you guys have an opportunity, I know we just had someone come in earlier that wants an opportunity to be on the show, but if any of you guys want an opportunity to be on the show, make sure that you send an email up above right here to our production team, which is Giselle at D.MillerLaw.com. If you guys have a business, work for someone, are part of a group, making a movement, a mentor, anything, and you want to come on this platform to tell your story, we're here. We're all for it.
Now, my oldest daughter wants to be on the show.
Oh, does she?
Yeah, she says so. She doesn't know what she'll talk about, but she wants to be on it.
Sabrina.
Yes, Sabrina. Do you want to be on the show?
So if she wants to be on the show, of course, if there's kids that want to be in the show, we want them on here. We would need parent discretion that needs to sign. So if you guys are interested, but kids nowadays, they are entertaining.
Yeah, I've already signed for Sabrina, so you just need to say yes.
Yeah, exactly. So whether it's makeup tutorials, they have personalities.
Yeah.
They are on the Ellen Show all the time.
Yeah, I wonder what she would talk about. Probably some YouTube show.
Something. Yeah, we could get her on. There's even YouTube little kids that are very famous on YouTube. So if you guys want a chance to be on the show, you know what to do. Make sure you send an email to the production team.
She watches some show called Riverdale, I think.
I've
she
never heard
watches
of
a couple of other shows that she watches. So.
Never heard of it, but
well,
she
you
could
can
tell
ask
us.
her.
Don't spill the beans for your daughter. She needs to come and tell us all about it.
All right, good.
Yeah, so send us a little heart if you guys want to see kids on the show. We would love to have them as well. Make sure you guys follow our other social media platforms.
Absolutely.
Name a few.
Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, as always. Are we on Snapchat? We're not on Snapchat.
Not Snapchat and not Twitter. It probably won't for a while, just due to how our business is structured.
Yeah.
It's a little sticky.
But we're on Insta.
Insta is our best one.
And Facebook.
And Facebook's another good one. English and Spanish.
English and Spanish.
Yeah.
And look, Facebook is really our primary mode. You can get everything you need through Facebook. The access is easy. We have a lot of content. Our content will direct you to our other content, our YouTube channels. We are building our YouTube channels, thankfully, to Mari and Victor and the production staff. So really check it out. There's a lot to be gained from there. And you will get to learn a lot about our firm, what we do in the community, and the people that work here for us.
Yeah, so you're right. YouTube is going to be the next up and coming. We're about to be going crazy on the video content, so you guys can probably see footage every day on a daily. Not right now, but that's where it's heading to. So we will make sure, go ahead, go right now and subscribe on our YouTube channel so you could be right there every step of the way with us as we grow that channel just to another level. It's going to be very exciting. So I think we're to the end of the show.
Right.
You did great. Thank you for being on the show as always.
Thank you.
You are awesome on the show. Do you want to leave any last words to our viewers that are watching now before you leave? We just don't know. Sometimes you don't come to another 30 days, my friend.
Well, I always do this. I always like to, on behalf of my partner and myself, say thank you to everyone at the firm that works here. Thank Marty, Giselle, Victor, Alea, for the great work that you guys do in putting this production together. To our staff here at D.Miller and the staff at The Advocates, we would not be able to do what we do without your relentless, tireless dedication and effort of coming here. And to our providers and vendors, thank you very, very much for working in partnership with us. Again, we wouldn't be where we are without all of the necessary relationships and connections that we have through you. Thank you to everyone. Thank you to our clients. It's just a blessing. We feel blessed every day.
Yeah, I want to piggyback off that and say thank you to everyone. I'm gonna give you a big hug. I think everyone, we've definitely made a lot of impact in the community. I've met a lot of great people. You've met a lot of great people. Whether it's something that brings benefit now, later, we've business-wise, not business-wise, we've been at a platform that we've been able to touch many lives as those lives have been able to touch ours.
Yeah.
So I just want to say thank you to all of those. If we didn't mention any names, I just want to say thank you to everyone, even our viewers. We touch a lot of lives and a lot of people that use this platform to really talk about either a comment, a story, a traumatic event, and we want to continue to be here for them.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So I want to thank you guys for tuning in on Talk to Me Tuesday. I want to thank you for sharing it. I want to thank you for liking it. The more you share, the more we get to touch more of those lives and really be a platform of help. If we can educate, help, whatever we could do to help you guys, that's what we're here for. I want to thank you for tuning in to Talk to Me Tuesday on a Tuesday with your host, Mari B. Bye.
Yay.